In this episode, we upgrade our firepower, we learn the meaning of haste, and we are reminded that if we don't turn on our microphone, we don't capture audio. But do these lessons save us from the overwhelming odds we face? Is this episode oddly quiet? Find out in this exciting installment of Stronghold HD. Okay, this is Gamer Blave, and we are back with another episode of Stronghold HD. And if you missed the last episode, then we finished off the snake, and that was kind of a lengthy endeavor. We pretty much overkilled that one. But now we're moving on to the pig, and I actually started recording this one, and I was having a whole lot of trouble with it. Since the episodes have been getting longer, I didn't really want to put in my trying to figure out a good way to do this one. It's actually been a while since I played. I know that I don't want to come up with a whole bunch of excuses, but anyway, we're going to move on to the mountain pass here, and hopefully I can come up with a better way to do it than what I just tried. So here we go. Mission 14, the mountain pass.
The pig addresses the people of his newly conquered county.
Your realm is mine now, so do as I say. All will pay a high tax and live a life of pain.
Great words from a great man.
I leave with the king this very day, and we will soon return to our shores. Your continuous assaults are providing us with the ideal distraction. We will come to your aid with reinforcements as soon as possible.
I would think these assaults are more than a distraction.
You decide to split the enemy down the middle by claiming one of the pig's counties. The pig is renowned for throwing vast quantities of troops into battle and is not used to defeat. You are likely to be massively outnumbered, so it is essential that you use the terrain to your best advantage. Scouts report that there is a fort built into the mountain pass up ahead. If you fortify your garrison here, hopefully the pig's horde will come to you. Our mysterious friends have sent more plans, this time for a large tower-mounted ballista. This should prove invaluable against the pig's war machines.
Okay, yeah, tower-mounted ballista should prove invaluable. Let us see how that goes. So, let's have a quick look at the map. As I was saying, I did just get to experience this, so I kind of know a little bit about what's going on, but that didn't really help me out a whole lot. So, as you can see, we've got a little bit of military production here. Interestingly, we've got a granary down here, and it's stuck next to 2 cow fields. I don't super duper love that. I guess what we might do is just build a whole crap ton of cow fields and rely on cheese. Because what would happen if we relied on wheat, which is kind of what I was trying to get to in the last time I played this, but it didn't, I mean, it really didn't matter because it didn't get to the point where that really made a difference, would be that, you know, your wheat fields would be down here, and they would have to bring the wheat all the way up here, and then you'd have to process it into flour, and then, you know, you'd either have your bakers down here near this, and then they would have to come up here and get the flour, and then bake it, and then put it in here, and then go get more flour. I mean, it would just be really, really long trips. So maybe what we need is just a whole bunch of cows. Anyway, food apart from that, we need to get a couple of breweries here, because we do have an inn, but we've got no ale. So breweries are a must. So we've got a series of defenses. This is fairly interesting. Defenses here, we've got defenses here, and then we've got defenses down here. And then, as you can see, we've got this pass here that leads down to this tower. So what I had decided to do in the last one because you don't start out with very much stone, but you have all these defenses, was try to very hastily destroy these fortifications here and use that stone that we got from destroying those to make a wall right here. The thing is, you really don't have a whole lot of guys, so you're distracted kind of with that task, and that kind of hurts you a little bit. So I think I want to try that again, but we really need to also get a whole bunch of dudes. So what I want to do, we also need to make sure we really get a bunch of wood. So our super duper, our priorities, we got to really get this stuff done fast. We've got no time, like no time. I mean, we could maybe try to do maybe we do our first defense here. And then we move down here. Maybe that's what we do. That might be a good idea. So that gives us the time to get our first stuff set up. I think that might be the way to do it. So we're gonna get a few farms set up. We're gonna get several more woodcutters set up. We got 3 here. Note that our defenses that we can build, these killing pits, they cost 6 apiece. So that's going to be really expensive when we want to build a lot of them. And we're going to want to build a lot of them. So we're going to need a whole lot of that. And then we need a bunch of everything. So a bunch of woodcutters, a bunch of these cow farms down here, as many as we can fit in this area, which isn't going to be a whole heap, but is going to be a bunch. That being said, cow farms don't need to be on the green, do they? You can put those anywhere, I think. I don't remember. Anyway, we are about to find out. So let's get to it. So anyway, really quickly, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's get that going. Let's get another hovel going. Let's get some these cow farms. Come on.
Can't place that there,
We need a
my lord.
bunch. We need a bunch. Because cow farms don't really produce a ton of food.
Our granary stocks are growing.
Yeah. Get that going.
No change in the
Get
treasury, lord.
taxes going. And then get us a, we need, where's the market? Please say we have a market. Okay, a market. We're going to build this right here. We're going to sell these.
Not enough goods.
We're going to sell these.
Not enough goods.
We're going to buy those and buy those and get
Recruits needed, sire.
those and get them moving
To it.
down to the wall
Moving
right
out.
now.
A message from the pig.
We're going to get them
I'm coming to kill
moving down to the
you.
wall. We're going to get them
That's quite a run.
moving down to the wall.
Recruits
Shot.
needed, sire.
Sir.
I don't know if these crossbowmen are going to get down there in time,
Moving out.
but we've got them going.
We await recruits
orders.
needed, sire.
Okay, so that is our first.
Shoulder. Humps.
Are they not moving? Where are they?
Moving out.
Go. Run, guys.
We await recruits
orders.
needed, sire.
Okay, so let's get at least a couple of these guys working on crossbows.
We await recruits needed, sire.
What's our...
Treasury
Oh,
is empty.
we could use a brewery or two. Bakery, brewery. Get out of the way.
Troops are attacking.
Yeah, here they come.
My bow is yours. We await orders. Me lord, instructions.
Okay, so this is gonna start getting hairy. So we've got
quite
a
a
couple of guys showing up here, but our crossbowmen are way back here. So hopefully these killing pits are really gonna help us out in this attack. I'm gonna go ahead and start dismantling this stuff because we do not need it. We're gonna need that stone. Okay.
We await orders. Needed, sire.
Okay. Let's...
We await orders.
Get up here, guys. Okay, our crossbowmen might actually be able to do something by the time they get there. They might actually be able to help us out. And that will be great. That will be great. So I don't really... I mean, this one right here might have actually been the way to go. I just don't like... I don't like the way that this first one lies. Where they come up and you're just kind of all at the side of them. I really don't love it.
Ready, sir.
Okay, yeah, this should really do a good number on these guys. So I think that this first defense is going to be pretty good, although they do still have a lot more guys left down there.
Is destroying our gatehouse.
Yeah, it certainly is. Open the gatehouse. No, not the archers. Get out there and kill that thing. Okay, never mind. Get back in. I don't want to repair this because I don't want to use stone on these defenses. I want to build new defenses here in a minute. So hopefully we can fend these guys off. Let's go back up and check out what we've got going on here. Let's go ahead and move this up.
These taxes are unjust.
Let's go ahead and use this to buy some of that and get these guys moving down here right now. Okay, it looks like the first wave is basically done. Let's get another cow farm or two going, because this stuff is, as we know, cow farms just really don't get the food in like we would like. So as many of these as we can get in order to get our food economy going.
The enemy are vanquished.
Okay. Let's get another one of those. Let's sell all of these so we don't fill up our armory. And we're gonna need to buy some of those, and we also have a bunch. We also have a couple of those.
Needed, sire. Me lord?
I thought that you could make.
That's quite a
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's get this wall going. We've got 126. So what we want to do is we want to build the wall for one, but we also want to make sure that we can crenellate it, and we want to make it at least 2 layers. Let's make sure that there's a piece in there. Can we? Okay, let's stick that there like that. Okay, then let's get some stairs. Let's see if this gives us any wood back. I don't know if we're getting wood for this, but we might be. And let's get this going. And can we get another one? Let's get that going.
Ballista ready. Exiting siege equipment.
Is our stairs not good? What's going on with our stairs? They're not. They must be broken. Anyway.
Instructions. Moving off.
Everyone, get up here. We need to get. Oh, this is.
Wait orders.
No, the tower. The tower, please.
Yes, we are on our way.
Oh my gosh.
Archers ready.
Okay, we're struggling right now. Let's get a ballista. and a ballista. I don't know if we
Boys
have...
yours.
Okay.
Manning siege equipment.
Okay.
Me lord? Quick!
Get up.
March!
Get in the towers.
Instructions.
They're going to be safer in the towers.
Leaving now.
Sir! Forward!
Okay.
Attain!
Weapons
Shot!
needed, sire. We await orders.
Okay. I don't know how our food is going, but we need to check on that.
Moving out!
It doesn't look great, to be perfectly frank. We do need an engineers guild, so we can make... I'm just going to put it down here. We need at least 2 more of these guys.
Grace.
Well, that being said, I can order them from here
Grace.
to get on the other ballista.
Manning siege equipment.
Okay, that's going to be
We
good.
await orders.
Okay, what else do we need? We need more. We need more freaking guys on the wall. How are we doing on money? We're doing very, very poorly on money. We're doing very poorly on money. Although we've got, we've got good happiness. We need to jack that up. Let's see if we can get. Oh man, we've got so much wood. Oh, speaking of wood, we need to get killing pits. We need to get massive amounts of killing pits.
Can't place that there, my lord.
I don't know why I can't, but these are expensive. But that's why we wanted all this wood,
Can't place that there, my lord.
is so we could really do a number on their troops
Can't place that there, my lord.
when they come in. Okay, so yeah, this is really
Scouts
expensive,
report a
but
large force of the pig's men are marching towards us.
this should do really good for us there in terms of killing the crap out of those guys. Let's get another one of those, another one of those.
Yes? That's quite a run.
Let's go ahead and start dismantling this so I can afford another tower. It's possible that I could use this to... no, I'm not going to. Let's... I could put a tower up here, though. Like, right here and shoot down. That might actually be kind of cool. Like, maybe right like this. Yeah, I like that, actually. I would have to build, like, a wall right there.
The pig's troops are attacking.
And then... But... Okay, hopefully... Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. Crossbowman.
Shot ready, sir.
I'm gonna put him up there. Okay, guys. This is what it's all about. So we got 2 ballistae. I would like to get another one. At least one more, maybe 2. But we're gonna have to buy... Actually, I can delete this tower here. I don't know if that's gonna be enough stone. That'll be probably what we need to repair this wall. And hopefully we get enough wood between these attacks to repair some of these killing pits. This is gonna be rough. How's our food? It's holding. It's holding. Okay, we've got enough money to buy some more stuff. Let's buy some of that. Let's sell these. Let's sell these. Let's buy these. Buy another one of those. And then get to training.
Shot!
Recruits needed, sire.
Fall in!
Oh man. Yeah, it's getting bad. It's getting bad. Well, you know, that's that first wave not so bad. That first wave not too terrible. Move these guys over here to more
Ready.
more easily kill these guys.
Boys yours.
Yeah, we've still got some killing pits here that are going to be... Oh, I'm going to have to go check our popularity here in a second. We might be able to get another tavern up, depending on how much ale we've got. I'll have to look into that. Okay, this is... I mean, I'm not doing any good down there, so... let's have a look. You know, we are getting more wood. We don't have any extra ale, though. And I don't really have any room to build a hops farm down here, do we? Yeah, we do. How much time do we have? Oh man, we've got a while, so let's get another hops farm.
The castle has held firm.
Nice. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is repair our wall with this stone. That doesn't leave us with much, so we're gonna have to buy up to get 35 stone. That's not gonna be cheap. Yeah, that's not gonna be cheap at all. But we really want another one of those ballista, I think. So let's have a look if we can get that. Yeah, we can fit one right here. That's gonna be good. And then we're gonna be able to get another ballista. Yeah, see, I like this setup here much more than any of the options that they kind of provided you with to begin with. Now, the downside was it took me 2 tries before I could like really get that done. You know, I knew that this is what I wanted to do from the get-go because I liked this mountain pass to defend it more than any of these other ones. Well, I mean, this one maybe, or even maybe, you know, even maybe you could have done the same thing right here. You could have done the same thing right here. And the reason that I failed on the other one was because I tried to get this set up before the first attack instead of waiting for that first attack, and that really paid off. That really paid off. Okay, so let me stop yammering though, because we really don't have time for that. We really don't have time for that crap. We are losing happiness though. We've got to deal with that. So let's go ahead and sell some stuff. Oh man.
Not enough goods. Me lord?
How many guys do we have in that tower up there? That I like that tower. You know, I think that they're actually going to be able to shoot at people farther away because I think that they've got an elevation bonus. So I'm going to stick these guys up there. And then we've got these engineers coming here. If we get a bunch of money, I might put up another one, but I think 3 ballista and a whole bunch of archers is really going to do it for us. I really do. Here comes our lord to inspect the battlements. Yeah, this was an interesting choice to have the tanners down here near the cows. I think that's kind of neat. But I think, you know, unless we screw up, I think that we've got a good chance here. I think we've got a good chance. We could actually sell, not necessarily just that. We could sell a little bit of that too, because we're not using all of it. And then we could buy some more. Buy some more of that. And let's buy 2 of those. Let's get it going. I mean, sometimes what you really need to do. Oh, sometimes what you really need to do is forego setting up the military infrastructure and just, you know, use your other infrastructure and buy and buy what you need.
We await orders.
I mean, in this one, you know, clearly we didn't have enough time to get the guys that we needed on the front lines. You know, so we needed to. I mean, We pretty much needed to do something like this. Okay, let's see what's going on with our popularity. I thought when we lowered it, we would have been fine. We should hopefully be getting some extra hops here soon. Here come a big group. Yeah, we're barely holding our own on the food. We might need... I don't want to build too many more things here, because if I do, then we're going to need to increase our food production. Oh, I forgot to build more killing pits. Oh man, that would not be good. That would not be good. Let's get that going. We've got the wood for it. That's why.
Can't place that there, my lord. Can't place that there, my lord.
Let's get this going.
Can't place that there, my lord.
We've got this going.
Can't place that there, my lord.
Yeah. Okay. Now we've used a bunch of our wood, but that should be pretty good. Let's get these guys up in this tower.
The pigs' troops are attacking.
That should keep them a little bit safer from the enemy archers.
Always ready.
And they should also be able to fire a little bit further away, I think. Man, those ballista really can reach out and touch them. Now, hopefully, our ballista really can take these guys. Yeah, look at that. We're just whittling them down. Just chopping them down. Yeah, they didn't get anywhere with those. They didn't get anywhere with them. Oh, I've actually got some guys up here. Let's get a couple more.
Fall in.
Let's get a couple more.
Moving out.
Yeah, we get a little bit more money. I mean, it's actually going to cost a lot more. These towers are really expensive, but okay. So these guys are going to come forward towards the killing pits, and that's what I like to see. Let's see what our killing pits do to them. Well, let's see what our archers do to them too. We've got a bunch of archers up there on the wall. Yeah, good. Killing pits are doing some pretty good work, but the archers are doing even better. So their first wave was totally unsuccessful. Let's see about round 2 here. Yeah, looks like the ballistas are largely missing when it comes to the infantry. But they did their job. Let's see what we've got. 40 crossbowmen, 24 archers. Man, it's really doing a great job with this. They just have to be funneled right into this little area here. And I mean, they just don't. they got nothing. They're not even getting to the wall. I mean, we've still got a decent number of these killing pits. And I mean, these guys just, they're not going to make it. We're going to stack up even more archers here. I don't think I need another ballista. I think I'm going to spend my money on more weapons. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Let's sell some of that as well. Okay, and let's buy these. Let's buy 2 batches of that. And let's buy 1 batch of that. Nice.
Jump to it.
Yeah, we are stacking up an awful lot of crossbowmen, but they're just a little bit more effective.
Moving out.
They don't have the fire rate of the archers, but they're going to do more damage. And those macemen can really soak up a whole lot. Okay, so this is Editor Blave, interrupting gameplay Blave here. So this is the next day, and I had to deal with something in real life, and I didn't get back to the game right away. And when I came back to record this, it was the morning before work, so it was really early, and I forgot to turn my mic on, so I didn't get the commentary. So what I'm gonna do here is actually just I'm going to kind of cut ahead, because what we're doing here is we're basically continuing on the exact same strategy that we've got going on the same here. You know, make sure that our food production's good. Sell any excess resources we have and make sure that we've got bows and keep our wall in good repair and just get whatever we can on that wall there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of fast forward here to the final battle so we can really kind of see how that comes together. Okay, so as I said, I didn't have the commentary on this track because I didn't have my mic on. So this is going to be after the fact commentary, probably minimal, but we do see that we've got a very large force that we have to contend with here. But we did get an extra tower up here, but as you can see, I don't have engineers in that last tower yet, so that ballista isn't working yet, but there are towers on the way there, and I had forgot to build a killing pit, so I'm kind of frantically building as many as I can there before the enemies get too close. But yeah, that's really all we got. And yeah, you can see one of the engineers there getting up there, and then there's the other engineer coming there. I'm like hoping that they get there in time. But yeah, for some reason, it appears that my ballista are not shooting at that battering ram, which is not great. I should have actually maybe assigned them to a group so I could have made them target someone for me. That is a lesson that I should remember maybe on future maps. But yeah, the killing pits are doing some work on those guys who are getting past the archer fire, so that is good. Those are very effective. If you know, on these defense missions, you know, you really should make sure you get some extra wood so you can build those. It really helps out a lot. Especially when they're just swarming you with these masses of guys. But you know, without those battering rams, you know, at this point they really don't have a whole lot of chance here. Especially without, you know, overwhelming archer fire to knock down some of my archers, it's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. Yeah. So there come a few more macemen, and that's really going to be it. That's really going to be it. All right. So now we are just going to kind of go ahead and cut to the end screen, because for some reason it took a while for them to actually declare victory, so we're not just going to hang around for that here. Okay, wow, I didn't realize this until I was editing it, but it actually took over 2 minutes. Took over 2 minutes for the victory screen to show up after that battle was over. So yeah, I am glad that we got to cut that out. But yeah, man, I am really sorry that I forgot to turn my mic on. That is a mistake that fortunately I haven't been making very often. So you know, hopefully I won't do that again. But anyway, we did manage to finally get through that one. And that one was a really tough one. You know, you really have to make sure that you pick the right place to defend. And I think that narrow pass there, well, it's not that narrow, but that pass there where they all have to channel in that one area, it really does make that one doable. It's not really practical, I think, to tier your defenses the way that one is kind of structured from the get-go, and put guys on like each one of those series of defenses that they have set up. I don't really like that. You know, I might check out YouTube and see if someone actually plays it that way successfully, but it doesn't seem like that would work to me. It just doesn't seem like that would work to me. So like from the get-go, just like right when you see that map, I'm like, yeah, we've got to pick one of these places and defend it. And I mean, well, honestly, I didn't even pick one of them. I was like, none of these really look great. I think we can take this stone and put it to better use somewhere else. And that's what we did. And it did work out. It did work out. But, you know, it took a little bit of tinkering to get it just right.
Stalemate. Although you have hit back and taken one of the pigs' lands, the wolf is snapping at your heels and has retaken the snake's old county.
All right, so the wolf has grabbed one of those old counties, and it does look like the map is starting to change here. Because, for a while there, it looked like we were kind of taking over the country. Like a lot of this country was turning blue, but now you can see that, we now are in possession of the minority of the country. I believe this over here is our allies' land. I really can't remember what his name was. Lord Mannequin, I think. I think that's Lord Mannequin's territory. But anyway, they're really taking it back. So we're going to have to do some serious work to reclaim the pigs' land, and not reclaim it, I guess, to take the pigs' land that he has taken from us, and then to move up into the wolf's territory. But that is all to be seen in the future. So, as always, thanks so much for watching, and we are going to be picking up right here next time.